Marvin Gable.
Who are you?
Your brother brought us in to find you.
Ke Huy Quan has returned. The first time I saw him was in Everything Everywhere All at Once, the movie that swept the Oscars that year and I think took the internet by storm once they caught wind that this thing existed. Obviously, that movie was just peak. I mean, if I was to review it, I would say it's peak. That thing was shooting on all cylinders. Visually, the writing, the character dynamics. Oh my gosh, the themes. This thing is a like once in a lifetime film. Like this project, I think you can't replicate. The genre it fits in is not as clear cut. I feel like this thing hits on everything, everywhere, all at once. It definitely fulfilled its premise. But we're not talking about that movie. We're talking about a actor who played in that movie, Ke Huy Quan. I think he was also in an Indiana Jones film. That might have been his debut. I had to do more research. However, he got his resurgence in Everything Ever All at Once, I think winning Best Supporting Actor that year at the Oscars. And since then, people have started to love this guy. He got, a lot of praise for that movie. And I think people just started to really get into him as a person and started just to follow him. And so because he got a lot of buzz, obviously they cast him as the main guy in a new film. And this film, I think, plays on his strengths as an actor, because in the movie, if you haven't seen Everything Ever All at Once, slight spoiler, he plays the husband, and the husband is a kind of softer character, in the universe, the main universe that we follow, but in a separate universe, one of them, or in a few of them, he's this very confident, very skilled fighter, and he has a lot of depth to his other selves, but one we follow is very kind of soft and kind. And he did all that really well. So what this film did is it played on that range that Ke Huy Quan has. And so the character of... Hold on. Names escape me too often for it to be okay. But the character of Marvin, his name is Marvin. The character of Marvin is a very, nice, very accommodating, very respectful real estate agent. He has, really, really unsuspecting type of feel to him. When, obviously, it's not a ruse per se, but, you find out he has a past. And that past has a lot more depth than his current persona. If you don't want spoilers, skip to here. I love the fact that we start off just meeting Marvin as the soft persona, and they don't give you right away his backstory. Like some movies will start with the backstory and then say, okay, this is who he is now, and go with the change and then follow him changed. This movie starts off who he is right now, and as the movie unfolds, you start to see more and more of his past self kind of unravel and reemerge. And so you, like the other characters who want the old Marvin back, are seeing and following his coming out of his shell. And when the characters finally see it, we finally see it, and so we are all kind of following the same journey to it in a sense, which I like that choice. Also, Ke Huy Quan having a background in martial arts means that all these martial arts scenes are going to feel very real. And director David Leitch having a background in stunt work, I believe, means that the visuals are going to be fantastic. I mean, the action scenes are peak. The action scenes themselves, if this is a short film, and it's all action scenes or mainly action scenes, this thing is winning something. This thing, action-wise, is so fun, so engaging, so fast-paced. It's fun to watch. Like me, I love hand-to-hand combat. I just enjoy it. And so when I get to see nice live action hand-to-hand, I'm like, ooh, give me a camera so I can replicate this. Please, somebody. I love that stuff. I really do. And this movie did extremely well. Now, what I will say, and this has been a comment that others have made as well, I don't think the movie, outside of the action scenes, is particularly notable. I think it's fine. There is a story, there is a plot, and you can follow it and get what you need to get. I think it's very simple. But the acting kind of elevates it. I think that the action scenes definitely elevate it, but it's, nothing to really cry home about. Also, me personally, I don't buy the relationship. I get it's a Valentine's Day movie. I get what they're going for and playing up between these two characters, Rose and Marvin, but I don't know. Marvin seems too old for Rose, i.e., Ke Huy Quan seems a little bit too old to have Ariana DeBose as his love interest. To me, if they cast someone just a little older, it might be more believable. As it is right now, I thought it kind of took me out of it. Like, if he was her mentor, I would get that and be fine with that. Love interest, I don't know. I don't think I completely bought it, but that's just me. Some people might have bought it. That was great and that was cute. Kudos on y'all. I didn't see that. However, all that being said, this movie was fun. I don't think it's anything Oscar worthy. Unfortunately, I don't think Ke Huy Quan is taking any Oscars home for this movie next year. However, what I do think is that this one's going to be kind of a cult classic at some point once more people see it. It gave me the feel of the new Jackie Chan was found, but like the old version. Like obviously Ke Huy Quan's been around for a while. He's a little older, but like if they were gonna have a new action star, he could have been it. He could still be it, but it's like, he's obviously older. Now, Karate Legends, coming out this year as well, seems to have a younger protagonist who looks to be taking on the new mantle of the Karate Kid. He could be the new action star, taking Jackie Chan's place. However, Ke Huy Quan, I think, would have been in the running as well if he was a bit younger. He's very good at what he does. His martial arts he's very skilled. You can tell, and I think they had fun on set. They had fun with this movie, and so I enjoy when good art can be made and all involved can have fun with it. I think that is what you want at the end of the day. Rating for this movie, so on a rating system of bad, okay, mid, good to peak, I would give this a mid. Honestly, it's more than okay, but it's not good. I think that everything good about it came from the action scenes, and everything okay was the story elements. Visually, this thing looks good, but I'm basing off of, the overall film, overall enjoyment. I would say it's a mid movie. It's not something to cry home about. You can put it on and enjoy it, but there's no, urgency to go see this. Personally, I wouldn't give any urgency to see this. If you do see it, please be ready for a fun ride, but again, not needed. So yeah, if you enjoyed this review, please give it a like, subscribe if you want to see more content, film content like this. And until next time, I will see you soon and be blessed. Bye-bye.